everyone. And when you let your light shine, you unconsciously give other women the ability to let their light shine too. So to take control of my thinking last year, I heard an idea that you might want to take home and do. Now, all of you are going to hear this idea. Only a handful of you are going to actually do it, because it's going to take you 45 minutes. If I told you that if you gave me 45 minutes, if you did what I asked for 45 minutes, you could shift your thinking in 45 minutes, even old patterns, would you be willing to do something for 45 minutes? Yes. Okay, here's what you're going to do. You're going to sit in front of a mirror, get yourself a glass of water and a piece of paper to make check marks on. You are going to say your affirmation or your goal 1,000 times. 1,000 times. I heard this from a woman who was in DIQ after 27 years in Mary Kay. And I asked her what shifted, what changed, and she said she heard this idea, and she said at first she started saying, I am sales director so-and-so. And she said after about 500 times, she started to sob. Because the brain believes what is repeated. The brain believes what is repeated. The brain believes what is repeated. And I loved hearing my director girlfriends share tonight these exact same thoughts. The brain believes what is repeated. So I sat in front of a mirror after seminar and I said 1,000 times, and you have to look in your own eyes. You will know the color of your own eyes by the time you do this. Look for 1,000 times, look in your own eyes, and I said, I am the dynamic senior independent national sales director, Barbara Harrison, 1,000 times. 1,000 times. It will take you 45 minutes, but it will change your brain's thinking. So shift your thinking and take responsibility while you're at seminar for that shift. And then start tracking your activity. And I learned this from the brilliant Sean Key, who has changed so many things about my career. Know your why, and then track your activity, not your results, your activity. Your activity. And you want your activity to drive your results instead of your results drive your activity. And whenever we focus on what results did I get, we get discouraged. It doesn't matter what results you do the activity. Benjamin Zander is a world-class musician who trains orchestras and pianists. And he tells a story of being in a classroom where he was teaching pianists, and he worked with one of the most talented pianists he'd ever met. And this man could do everything. His technical performance was just amazing. But he didn't have passion in his music. And so Benjamin Zander said to him one day, you know what the problem is? He was playing Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata. He said, you sit still while you play. And you don't move your body's not into it. And he said, the problem is, you are a two-buttock pianist. And he said, when you learn to put your body into the music and be a one-buttock pianist, you will reach a whole different level. And right then the man sat down, played Beethoven's Moonlight Sonata without ever having both buttocks on the bench at once, and the room just gasped at the difference. He stopped playing it safe and put his whole self into it. When you are all in, when you let your fabulousness out, when you decide that you are going to claim what you want, when you choose to shift your thinking, I know you will do these things this year because I know one woman can, and
it's me.
Thank you.